Donald Trump just launched his newest grift as he nears the Stormy Daniels hush money trial. This time, he is selling $60 Bibles despite being one of the fakest Christians that I've ever seen. And these Bibles are his own version that he calls the God Bless the USA King James Edition. Inside, you can find the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence, and the Pledge of Allegiance, but I guess he forgot to include the Access Hollywood transcripts, huh?
And when you're a star, they let you do it.
I know real Christians that are taken aback by this because Trump has exposed himself time and time again as someone who doesn't even know the fundamentals about the Bible. Play this clip.
Okay. You mentioned the Bible. You've been talking about how it's your favorite book. And you said, I think last night in Iowa, some people are surprised that you say that. I'm wondering what one or two of your most favored Bible verses are and why.
I wouldn't want to get into it because to me that's very personal. You know, when I talk about the Bible, it's very personal, so I don't want to get into verses. I don't want to get into...
There's no verse that means a lot to you that you think about or cite?
The Bible means a lot to me, but I don't want to get into specifics.
Even to cite a verse that you like?
No, I don't want to do that.
You're an Old Testament guy or a New Testament guy?
Probably equal. I think it's just an incredible... The whole Bible is an incredible... I joke... very much so. They always hold up the Art of the Deal. I say my second favorite book of all time. But I just think the Bible is just something very special.
For someone who claimed to be an outsider, he already had the politician-like answers down because what he just said was code for, I don't really know much about the Bible, I'm just BSing to appeal to evangelical voters. And the thing is, it may work. I think the average Christian will be taken aback and appalled by the fact that Trump is selling his own version of the Bible, but he has this core evangelical fan base that he always panders to, and they'll probably eat this up. They'll probably buy the $60 Bible. And just a reminder, the other day while Donald Trump was in court for his hush money trial where he ultimately paid a porn star to have sex while his wife was at home with their newborn child, Donald Trump compared himself to Jesus Christ in a Truth Social post. He said, "Received this morning, beautiful, thank you." And the first line that he posted says, "It's ironic that Christ walked through his greatest persecution this very week. They are trying to steal your property from you. But have you seen this verse?" The gist of the Bible verse is that Donald Trump is being prosecuted or persecuted. The first line reads, "They have also surrounded me with words of hatred and fought against me without a cause." Without a cause, you've given us plenty of cause to go after you, and you've left us a breadcrumb trail of phone calls and documents on your way out. So don't say there is no cause. Ron Filipkowski made a great point in this tweet by saying, "Putting a flag on a Bible, then adding political documents to it to repackage and sell it for $60 by a man who has never read it is some really sick, twisted stuff. This is not the Christianity that comes from Jesus," and he is exactly right. This story is anecdotal, but my grandma is a lifelong Christian who has respect for the Bible and who respects Christianity as a whole, and she is disgusted by Donald Trump's rhetoric surrounding religion, surrounding women, surrounding minorities. She says it is the antithesis of what Christianity is, and he does not represent the religion whatsoever. Do any of you guys relate to that? Let me know in the comments. Are you religious? Do you know someone who is religious and who is disgusted by Trump? I'm curious. I want the MAGA fan base to remind me, which Bible verse says you're supposed to amass great wealth without redistributing a penny of it? Which Bible verse says you're supposed to mock the poor and evict the weak? Oh, and I love the Bible verse that says, "Come up with nicknames for thy neighbor and threaten violence against thy enemy." And finally, where is the Bible verse that says you can just grab ladies because they let you do it? Again, Trump is the antithesis of everything that Christianity stands for, and I think that Christians should be outraged at the fact that he's an opportunist who is trying to make money off the Bible and insert politics into it. And Reverend Nathan Empsall, the executive director of Faithful America, was outraged. He told Newsweek, "Trump selling copies of the Bible during Holy Week like it's just one more overpriced Trump shoe or steak has really touched a nerve among voters. We've heard from many upset Faithful America members since his video appeared," which is great. Donald Trump is starting to lose that core fan base.
Well, the first thing you'd say is, oh my God. I mean, it is not only culty, it is grifty. It is so much on brand for Donald Trump. I mean, obviously he's playing on the themes of, that I am the defender of Christianity, encouraging the Christian nationalists out there. But I think the thing that you can't take your eyes off of is that he's commodifying the Bible during Holy Week, that he's selling it for $60. And this money might go to pay some of the legal fees for his relationship with a porn star that he paid off. let us pray here. I mean, the cynicism here is not a new story, but can I just remind people that Donald Trump has been asked in the past, what is your favorite verse of the Bible? And he has no idea. He talks about 2 Corinthians. He's been asked by faith leaders, do you ever ask for forgiveness? Do you ever pray? And not really. And yet, conservative evangelical Christians have swallowed this, and so I don't expect that they're not going to swallow, that they're going to draw the line when it comes to this. But this is so much Donald Trump. I mean, it is such an artifact of this political moment where this Elmer Gantry grifter who sells the golden tennis shoes is now selling the Bible to Christians at this particular moment.
Charlie Sykes hit the nail on the head during his Morning Joe segment today, and he said a lot of the same things that I was saying about how egregious it is for Donald Trump to be doing this during Holy Week. Let's take a look at Donald Trump's announcement of his new grift. I won't play too much of it because I know he's insufferable, but just notice how beat up, how tired he is. He sounds half drunk, slurring his way through, and I think he has no self-awareness whatsoever. Take a look.
Proud to be partnering with my very good friend Lee Greenwood, who doesn't love his song God Bless the USA, in connection with promoting the God Bless the USA Bible. This Bible is the King James Version and also includes our founding father documents, yes, the Constitution, which I'm fighting for every single day, very hard.
I have more to play, but that part is total BS. This guy doesn't know the fundamentals of the Constitution in the same way that he could not name a single Bible verse. This is someone who wanted to terminate the Constitution when it wasn't going his way. This is someone who wanted people that burned flags to lose their citizenship, like he had never heard of the First Amendment before.
To keep Americans protected, also the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence, and the Pledge of Allegiance are all part of this God Bless the USA Bible, and it's just very important and very important to me. I want to have a lot of people have it. You have to have it for your heart, for your soul. Many of you have never read them and don't know the liberties and rights you have as Americans and how you are being threatened to lose those rights. It's happening all the time. It's a very sad thing that's going on in our country, but we're going to get it turned around.
When he alludes to people having their fundamental rights threatened, is he talking about the right to have your vote counted in a fair election? Because he's the one that tried to subvert the will of the American people by calling election officials across the country, by planting fake slates of electors, by making up the big lie. I'm sure you guys know all of this.
Religion and Christianity are the biggest things missing from this country, and I truly believe that we need to bring them back, and we have to bring them back fast. I think it's one of the biggest problems we have. That's why our country is going haywire. We've lost religion in our country.
I'm just going to end this video off by saying Donald Trump and the MAGA lunatics are planting the seeds of Christian nationalism so they can have this full-blown Project 2025 plan enacted if Donald Trump gets back in office, which I think we can stop. We can definitely stop if we're able to mobilize, get out there and vote, get any young people in your life out there to vote. My name is Mockler. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and have a great day.